What is going on, guys? This is Ben here, bringing another Brawl Stars video. Today, we're going to be going over every single change in the recent Brawl Stars update. There is a lot of them, a lot of good changes, and I'm really excited for so many things. This update was amazing, probably the biggest one we ever had. I still am not feeling the best, but I am feeling better than yesterday. But if I sound like congested or whatever, it's because it's really starting to go through. I got like a runny nose and cough and everything. But we're gonna go through this video here. Like I said, a lot of changes, so many cool things. The first change was they added a new brawler, Tick. So that means we have 27 brawlers in the game, and Tick is quite interesting. He's got the lowest HP in the game. His star power I absolutely love. When Tick takes no damage and doesn't attack, he restarts recovering health 2 seconds faster than normal. So basically, you stop attacking, he heals like almost instantly after that. So it makes up for him not having that high damage. I just absolutely like him as a thrower. I really do like the uniqueness of Tick with like his main attacks and everything. If you guys want to check out some more gameplay, check out my video from yesterday on him. But we have a new mechanic, which is the second change with his super. So his super adds a new mechanic where it's the first ever like heat-seeking or homing attack that we have in Brawl Stars, where you lay it down and it automatically goes for another brawler. You throw down it basically launches off his head, and it's gonna go for the nearest enemy, and then it's gonna go and attack them. So that's really cool. Tick, I absolutely love how unique he is. Let's see when the meta develops, like if he's gonna be strong, underpowered, weak, whatever. So I really like how unique he is, and he's very different, and I think he's really fun to play. So now the third change is every week throughout summer we will have 3 new star powers releasing. So that's something we get to look forward to every week throughout the summer, which is awesome. I'm really happy that they're doing something like that. And that leads us into our next big changes. So the 4th through the 29th change are the brand new star powers for every single brawler. There's so much to come over the next few weeks, but currently we have 3 of them in the game. We have Shelly, Nita, and Carl. Obviously, as the weeks go on, we're gonna get 3 more each week, so stay tuned for those. But we at least know the idea and the info on all of the star powers, so we're gonna go through all of those. So the first one is Shelly. This one is called Band-Aid. When Shelly falls below 40% health, she instantly returns to full health. Band-Aid recharges in 20 seconds. So this one's interesting because right at the start of the game, she has her little charge bar under her, and once that's full, if she falls below 40% health, she instantly is going to get healed up again, which is kind of cool. This is going to definitely be like situational compared to our other one, because our other one has that really long slow for brawlers that she hits with her super. So I feel like this is going to be a very tactical play, what you want to use it with. Maybe this would be better in Showdown, because if you're almost low, you get healed up instantly, or games where you need to survive. Whereas maybe in like Brawl Ball, it's probably a little bit better to have your slow to slow down the enemies. But Nita is Hyper Bear. Nita's bear attacks faster. The time between swipes is reduced by 50%. So Nita's is kind of ridiculous. The bear just swipes so fast, and it can deal so much more damage. It's sacrificing the healing with the bear, which honestly, if I'm playing Nita, I'm gonna be honest, I never really get healed too much with her or heal my bear too much, so I would probably take the damage route with the bear with this one. The next up we have Colt. It's Magnum Special. Colt's main attack range and bullet speed are increased by 11%. So I feel like this is an interesting one, because it's either you take the extra speed with his normal star power, or you take the added range, which I'll think a lot of people are going to take that added range with him, because it's going to make Colt that much better and stand out that much more. Bull, tough guy. When Bull falls below 40% health, he gains a shield that reduces all damage taken by 30%. That one by far is so much better than his other star power. His star power, I feel like, barely comes up, where if he falls below 40% health, his reload speed doubles. I don't feel like that one comes up too much, so I would 100% take this one for Bull whenever it releases. Just getting that 30% damage reduction has helped him survive so much. Jessie, it's called Shocky. Scrappy the turret now shoots energy orbs that bounce between enemies. So it's going to be like the turret shoots like her main attacks. That could be really broken, especially in like Robo Rumble and all that stuff, or even like in big game when you're trying to survive. So I don't know, I'm curious on it, because another cool thing about Jessie, once you do get her star powers, you can heal up your turret. So you're kind of sacrificing that for these bounces. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. For Brock's, this one seems broken. So we have Rocket number 4. Brock finally gains 1 more rocket, increasing his ammo capacity. So that would be 4 attacks with Brock. I feel like if he can automatically just fire 4 attacks off, which it seems like he's going to gain an extra ammo slot, you can just quick fire 4 of those attacks up close on a brawler and melt pretty much everyone. So I feel like that's so much more advantageous if it's actually what it seems like, where you can just instantly attack or use all 4 of his ammo slots, instead of like that little fire pit that barely does any damage with his current star power. I mean, it does a little bit of damage for zoning and whatnot, but realistically, it's not as impactful as getting a 4th shot. So I think that one's gonna be crazy. A Dynamite Demolition adds 1000 damage to Dynamite's super. It's kind of crazy how he almost one-shots like 3000-ish brawlers, so adding 1000 damage, I feel like with the changes to Dynamite, with him getting his we'll get into it later, but him getting his super quicker and this added damage to his super, he might be rising up the ranks on like the tier list and whatnot. A Bow, snare a bear. Instead of a knockback, Bow's traps now stun the enemy for 2 seconds. I would like that a lot more than the current one where it just knocks them back, because stunning is a lot better, I think, than just a little bit of a knockback, but that's just me. Now we have El Primo. This one seems a lot better as well than his current one. Meteor Rush. El Primo gains 32% speed boost for 5 seconds after using his super. That means, say you miss your super, you're going to be running so fast, and you're going to be able to get so close to brawlers. This is going to be crazy, especially think of the like the implications with like Brawl Ball and stuff too, where you throw your ball, you super, and then you get that added movement speed. That one sounds so much better than his current one, because his current one's like nothing, where he gets a little bit of extra damage. Oh my gosh. So Primo, I think that new star power is going to be crazy for him. Barley, extra noxious, adds 140 damage per second to Barley's attack. I feel like this is the poison on the ground, and I actually feel like his old star power is better for that healing and that sustain. Just the added health that he gets every time he uses a main attack, I feel is so much better than a little bit of extra damage that he might deal. Poco, Screeching Solo. Poco's super now also hits enemies, dealing 1200 damage. I feel like if you're, this one's a toss-up. Do you want to heal your teammates, or do you want to do more damage with your super? I don't know. I'll have to wait and see on this one. This one I'm gonna toss up. Which one do you think is better? The damage with the super or the heals on your main attacks at all times? Rosa, Thorny Gloves. Rosa punches gain 200 damage during her super. I feel like she does enough damage, and obviously depending on the map, you might use this one or the other one. Like if there's a lot of grass, you'd probably use her other star power to gain that 200 health whenever she's standing in grass or a brush. So I feel like this one's very map dependent. Rico, Robo Retreat. When Rico falls below 40% health, he runs 34% faster. That's pretty crazy, because a lot of times with Rico, when you get low HP, you're still always going to be attacking and firing. So this speed boost could actually be very beneficial for him. So I really like that one too. The added movement speed coming into play, I think that's going to be I feel like that's going to be pretty good for him too, because if he's weak, he can run away a lot faster too. Daryl, Rolling Reload. When Daryl uses a super, he reloads 3 ammo instantly. I don't know if I like this one. I think I like the shield a little bit better, because that's kind of what makes Daryl good, when he like rolls in on someone and he has that nice shield to protect himself. Penny, Balls of Fire. Cannonballs from Penny's turret set the ground on fire for 3 seconds. Enemy in the burning area take 400 damage per second. That one's interesting, because she did get a nerf with her star power where it only shoots 4 cannonballs. So that one's not as effective. This one seems pretty good option too, to like, because sometimes that mortar shoots a lot, and leaving those fire on the ground for her cannonballs, it could be pretty good. Carl, Protective Pirouette. I don't know if I said it right. During Carl's super, all damage he receives is reduced by 30%. That seems really good as well, but at the same time, with his main attack, with the star power with his main attack, it makes it so much quicker, but I feel like this could be a good option too. Kind of seems like a Daryl in a way. So good choices for Carl's. Piper, Snappy Sniping. When Piper hits an enemy, turrets and bots included, with her attack, she reloads 0.5 ammo instantly. I think this one's almost a no-brainer. This rewards a lot of skillful play, because if you hit your shots, you're going to be getting so many shots quicker. And she does enough damage as it is. So I feel like this star power is going to be the way to go with her, because you're going to get so many more attacks off during the match with this star power, as opposed to just that little extra added damage while standing in a grass with the other bush. So I feel like this one is overall much better, because you're not as dependent on standing in bushes and grass as well. So for Pam's, Mama Squeeze. Healing turret now also damages enemies for 300 per second. I say I like her other star power better, healing herself and teammates around her. Because if you know that she has this star power, you're just not going to go in her turret healing space. You know what I'm saying? Frank, Sponge. I feel like this is a no-brainer too. Frank gains 1,000 health. Like, why would you not do that? He would be 9,200 some health. That's crazy. That is actually, if you think about it, 1,000 health to him. 9,120 HP with Frank, as opposed to that damage buff he gets, which he does enough damage as it is. I feel like the damage buff is kind of just like a win more effect, where this one, it literally can make him survive and get I feel like I would use this one a lot. 1,000 HP for Frank. I like that one more than his damage buff, which Frank does enough damage as it is. BB batting stance. When BB's home run bar is fully charged, she shields herself from all damage by 30%. That's interesting too. It obviously depends on the comp, where if you want that movement speed or if you want to be like reduction of damage. So tough choices there. I feel like they're both solid. Mortis, coiled snake. Mortis gains a dash bar. His dash range is increased by 100% when the bar is fully charged. It takes 3 seconds for the bar to charge when Mortis has all 3 dashes ready. So this is kind of like similar to BB's home run thing, where after attacks, her home run bar will charge up, I think, and Mortis will get in a crazy long dash with this. But Mortis then loses his heal effect with his other star power when he takes out a brawler. So I don't know. This one I would have to test with it when we actually do finally get it released. For now, I'm gonna say I feel like his other star power is better. But like I said, I'll have to see how long and how effective this huge dash range is. Taro, Healing Shade. Taro's super cracks open a dimensional portal. A shadowy version of Taro appears to heal Taro and her teammates. It depends how much the heal is, and how many of Taro's shadowy teammates, or shadowy version of Taro's appear. Because that shadowy thing that shows up to attack enemies actually is helpful sometimes. Jean, pat on the back. Hitting enemies with Jean's super now heals them for 2,000 health. This could come up in a lot. You could save a teammate, like say you have your super and your teammate's running away with a bunch of gems. You could just launch your super at them and they'll instantly gain 2,000 health. It could get the added benefit of dragging through your teammate on accident and it heals them, and also dragging another brawler. I think this is better than his other star power, because the other star power is kind of useless to me. So I'll probably dabble around with this one. Seems situational, but you never know. A spike, curveball. Spikes from Cactus Grenade fly in a curving motion, making it easier to hit targets. Depends how the curves are. Like, are they just gonna slowly like angle and curve around corners? Because that could be interesting. Are they like homing ones? I don't know. With Spike, the curveball, it's interesting because when you get a star power, healing with this super is also very important too. But I don't know. I'll have to test this one out more. Let me know what you guys think about Spikes. Crow, carry on Crow. Crow deals 100 plus damage with his attack and super to targets, turrets and bots included, with 50% or less health. So the lower they get, the more damage he's gonna do, but he's not gonna get that damage reduction for when the enemies are poisoned. I don't know, I'll probably take the damage because Crow, as it is, sometimes it's hard to take care of brawlers and the damage is kind of nice. Leon Invisiheal. Leon recovers 600 health per second while super is active. This could be crazy. Because a lot of times Leon tries to go super and run away. Whenever you're super, imagine you're about to die, you go invisible and you're healing yourself. You dodge for a little bit, then a brawler is close to you, take him out because you healed up. I will say though, the added movement speed with his invis is crazy as well, so you have to play around. I think the movement speed one is still going to be better, but that's just my opinion just from seeing it on paper here. But 600 health per second while super is active is pretty good too. And then Tick, he's getting another one as well. Tick's reload. Tick's reload time is 15% shorter. He does have a slow reload, but his star power that it has now with the added regen time is really, really nice too. So really good options. I think they're pretty similar in a lot of ways, but very good choices. Let me know what you guys think are the best star powers out of this bunch. I'll probably make a ranking video on them soon here. The 30th change is we have a brand new currency called Star Points. So how you get these star points is the trophy decay at the end of the season is now converted into star points. One removed trophy equals 1 star point. So let's say you had 600 trophies on a brawler. At the end of the season, he got reset to 550. You would have 50 star points then for the trophies that were removed. Star points are also rewarded when achieving rank ups in brawlers. That's the 32nd change, which rank 10 gives you 100 star points, rank 15 gives you 200 star points, and rank 20 gives you 300 star points. So if you rank up your brawlers all the way to rank 20, you're gonna get a ton of star points just from that. And now what do you spend these star tokens on? You spend them on star skins. So we have the top tier, which is the gold Mecha Crow, for 50,000 star tokens here. You can try them out in game and everything once you see them in your shop, but it's gonna take you a while to get 50,000 of them. But literally, the gold Mecha Crow looks awesome. The sounds on it, the animations, the everything. Just look at his attacks. The mecha idea is actually really, really cool. It reminds you of like Gundam and everything. So Crow, the top dog. Look at the super here, launching the attacks, everything. So Crow looks magnificent. And then there also is Night Mecha Crow, which is only 10,000. It's basically the same thing as Crow here. It's just a black version. Then the 35th changes. We also have Golden Mecha Bow, which is 50,000 star tokens as well. And then we have the Light Mecha Bow, which is 10,000. So the upper echelon of the bow one here it's going to be a gold version of this skin. So I could buy this right now, but I'm just going to show you it right now. This one looks absolutely cool as well, but think of like a golden version. That would be the most expensive one. So his attacks look awesome. Like, whoever thought of like the Robo or the Mecha skins, they deserve a huge pat on the back. Like, oh my gosh. And the super looks so cool. Just the sound effects, everything about these look amazing. So this one here is the Light Mecha Bow, which is a 36th change. 37th change is Linebacker Bull for 2,500. I currently do not have him in my shop to show you. And then 38th is Outlaw Colt for 500 star tokens. So I don't have him in my shop either to show you, but those are all of the star token skins that you can purchase. 39th change all the way to the 67th change are literally map changes, maps added and maps that were removed. So we're just gonna go hammer out these out here. The new maps added into Gem Grab are Acute Angle. This one looks really interesting here. Seems like throwers will be pretty good on it. And Snake Cavern here. This one looks interesting as well. I feel like throwers will be good on this one too. We'll have to see how they play out. They did remove Stone Fort, which I actually like that map a lot. Flooded Mine and Deep Siege. So Flooded Mine I'm okay with them removing, but I like Deep Siege a lot too. So we got to do a little bit of give or take, which I'm okay with. For Heist, a lot of changes as well. So they added Sandy Gems, which is right here. Looks interesting. Kind of looks like a crab in the middle. They added Beach Combers. I don't know if I said that right. This one just, they look cool to me, but they look very similar to the old maps that we had, which is, it seems as though Brawl Stars is going more toward lane style, because you see how there's like a middle lane, a left lane, and a right lane. And then they also did add Hot Potato, which is just kind of renamed. This used to be called Bone Tunnel. So they renamed this one. Similar map, just the name change is the only thing that's different. And then they also did remove a Bridge Too Far, Twist and Shoot, and Forks Out. So a lot of heist changes in there. Bonnie got a mix-up as well. They re-added Shooting Star. I'm really happy they brought this one back. This is one of my favorite bounty maps. And they re-added Canal Grande. I don't really like this map. I don't know why. I'm not really happy that they brought it back, just because I don't like it. New map, Sunstroke here. Looks pretty interesting. I'm okay with that one. And then Burning Sands. It reminds me kind of like Shooting Star in a way, I guess, because it's just the way it's kind of laid out, just in a different angle. I like this one. I like this one a lot. And then they ended up removing Bullpen, which I loved a lot. I'm kind of sad about that. Excel, they removed that one. I'm okay with it. Hideout, I'm okay with them removing that as well. And then Dry Season. So for Brawl Ball, they added 2 more matches, which is Beach Ball here. And they also added Sunny Soccer. To me, a lot of the Brawl Ball maps all look similar, so tough to gauge on them. And then they removed Pinhole Punt and Sneaky Fields. For Siege, we have 2 new Siege maps. We have Mecha Match, which I'm okay with it. It's a little bit more open, maybe for the longer range brawlers. And Factory Rush, a little bit more open as well. And then they did remove Sparring Match and Bot Drop. And then for Showdown, we just have 2 changes. This one received a lot of hate when they removed it, so I know a lot of people are going to be happy about this. They added back Cavern Churn, but they did remove Passage, which I'm okay with them removing Passage, because it seems like the more wide open Showdown maps, there's just too much teaming. So the 68th through the 72nd change is this brand new Summer of Robots event coming. It's probably going to be like the Golden Week. It's probably going to be like the Lunar New Year, but it is going to have a new main menu background, new main menu music, which I'm really happy about that because they make awesome menu music, mecha skins, and a beach environment for Brawl Ball, Heist, and Bounty, which you probably saw a little bit when I was going over the maps. Then we have the new Robo skins, which I showed a lot of them with like the mecha ones, but we're gonna have as well as Robo Mike and Robo Spike. We don't have too much info on them just yet, but I cannot wait to see what Robo Spike looks like. 75th change is actually the beach maps themselves. They look pretty awesome. I really do like the Brawl Ball ones because it adds another change as well, which is going to be, let's try Sunny Soccer here. So we go into a match here. This is also the 76 change, which is if you look not also at the background itself and the environment, but if you look at the ball itself, it's actually a beach volleyball, which looks so awesome. So you can see there, the 75th change is all the maps. There's so many of them, but also the little nice change with the volleyball there. And through the 84th change are all game balance changes. So we're gonna go over those quick. So players can now gain trophies more easily, up to 500 trophies on each of the brawlers. So this is kind of nice because you're gonna want to get to 500 trophies to get these star token skins or the star skins. So getting to 500 trophies and getting 500 trophies and beyond is gonna be awesome. But in turn, progress after 700 trophies on a brawler is now a bit more difficult. So what they probably changed is like the trophy ranges for for winning and losing. So let's say at 500 trophies, over 500 trophies, if you lost a match, you'd probably lose 6. I think it's now down to like if you lost a match, now you lose 5. But as you get higher up, over 700 trophies, it's a little bit more punishing if you lose. So I'm okay with those two changes. And then we have Penny's star power last blast is decrease the amount of bombs from 6 to 4. This is what I was talking about with her new star power. It might be a little better because with the reduction to 6 to 4, this one might not be as good. Season rewards now give star points instead of tokens. So you're not going to get Brawl Box tokens anymore. You are going to get star points though. And you need to have at least one brawler above 500 trophies to receive star points at the end of the season. So at least push one up to 500. And then a lot of changes to Siege here. Siege now lasts a maximum of 2 minutes and 30 seconds like other game modes. Siege has been rebalanced for the shorter duration, and the rewards are now also similar to the game modes to reflect the similar match duration. So total changes to Siege. It's kind of crazy how much they have changed it, but from what I've heard from like other pros and stuff, it's still the fastest way to gain trophies. It's just a little bit, the changes to it, it makes it feel a little weird. Probably take some time to get used to with like the shorter duration and whatnot, but Siege, a lot of changes. Try it out, let me know your thoughts. So for Heist, they increased the safe health from 40,000 to 45,000. Heist games were shorter on average compared to others. They wanted to make them a little bit longer, I guess. And then now we're on to other changes. Now the 85th change is a voice for Tara or Tara. It's kind of weird. She doesn't really say anything. It's just like a noise. Kind of reminds me of like Jean here, but it makes sense. I mean, she's I don't know. It fits her, I guess. It fits her. But let me know what you thought about that. Also, we have voice acting for BB. This is the 86th change here. I think it fits her nice, fits her well. So the BB changes coming in with 2 new voices. And then the 87th change is obviously this Tara remodel. It looks nice. The eye moves. She was destined for one because everyone was asking for it. This one we kind of showed, but basically the shop has totally changed. You have your daily deals all the way to the left. Once you unlock star points, you get the star shop, which has star skins. You get your offers here. You got your boxes here, your gem packs and coins and everything. And if you have skins, there's going to be a whole new section as well, including the star shop. There's going to be skins which show them here. And that's the 89th change, is like the skins now are only available from the shop. You can no longer go to your brawlers and say you wanted to buy like Bandita Shelly. You could no longer purchase it here. You have to wait until an offer for that skin pops up in the shop. So if you start seeing a skin that you want in the shop, be sure to buy it because you don't really know exactly when it's going to come back. Eventually it probably will come back. You just don't know exactly when. The 90th change is there's star point offers added into the shop. Hopefully there's like gold available purchases for them because some of us have so much gold and people are gonna like, this is gonna be a valuable currency to get these like pretty exclusive skins. 91st change is BB has her bat face there. You can see it right there coming back. It was actually taken away. I don't know why, but it's back. 92nd change is Carl's eyes are now fixed. They no longer are kind of weird and close at the different times like a broken robot. So that meme is now dead. Kind of buffed to Dynamite. I think it was a bug they said. Now if he lands his super on 2 enemies, it instantly recharges his super again. So Dynamite getting back to his old ways of getting his super very, very quickly. So Dynamite might be like once he gets to star power 2 where super does 1,000 more damage, he might be my sleeper pick to be very good. 94th change is on this screen here. We have our tickets, gold, gems. We now have the star points showing right here. Just a little bit of a visual change. The 95th change is basically like all of the new star powers that are going to be coming into the game with like their new little logos. You can see I could have done them all individually, but no, we have Carl's here that you can see it's a shield. And this star power has a little hammer as well. So all the new star power logos got little cool logos and everything. We can see Shelly's. The other one is with a band-aid with like a heart. So just in one little change there, even though it's a lot of them, is every new star power has a nice little logo to it. And then in addition to the new logos of how the star powers look, the 96 changes. Pretty soon all the brawlers are gonna have double star powers on the profile that you can that are shown here, and it shows which ones you have. Like Shelly, I'm missing one over there, and then Colt doesn't have one yet, but maybe we'll even get multiple. Maybe you get 3 star powers or something in the future. The 97 changes, you can actually equip these. So let's go down to Carl here. Once you get them, you go over here and equip which one you want. So that's really, really awesome. We do that before the match, okay? And then the 98th change. The 98th change is basically when you go to pick your brawler, it has that huge star power logo on there. You go to a friendly game, that huge star power next to your brawler to show which basically indicating which one you are using. And then now the 99th change is kind of like a hidden thing. If you don't have a star power unlocked, like right here, I do not have Shelly's star power unlocked, but I say I wanted to use the band-aid one or try out band-aid. You can go into a friendly game, click on, like, you know how normally you click on the brawler to change the brawler? You click on the star power and it allows you to try out one in the friendly game only. So say I don't have the band-aid, but I want to try it out, I can equip it over here. So just to show you for sure, like, it's Shelly, equip the band-aid, go into play, and you're instantly gonna see that bar at the bottom. And sorry, I really have to blow my nose, so we have to wrap up this video quickly, but you're gonna see it start charging on the bottom, even though I don't have the star power just yet. But once that bar fully charged, if Shelly fell below 40% HP, she'd instantly heal, which is nice. But that's gonna wrap up the video there, guys. Probably more something that I missed or whatever, but I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Crazy update. We got end game content, we got new star powers that's gonna change up a lot of the dynamics of the game and everything else like that, so I'm excited for that. Let me know what your thoughts about the update, the maps, whatever. If I missed anything, let me know too about of the update, but hopefully I covered all of it, because there's a lot of it in this one. But thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hopefully I feel better, a little bit better tomorrow, because yesterday I felt like crap. Today I felt still like crap, but not as bad. And hopefully tomorrow I feel good, but we'll see. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys later.